Hi, I'm Al Labriola, Acting Dean of the McAnulty College and Graduate School of Liberal Arts here at Duquesne University. Notice the campus as best you can. It is very handsome and it is very safe. I have planned for you an adventure. What I want you to do is to oversee and overhear Duquesne's own students talking about their respective majors. I want you to notice how conversant they are in their disciplines. I want you to see the education of mind, heart, and spirit, all three elements of our makeup interacting at Duquesne University. I want you to see the sense of belonging, friendship, even bonding. In other words, Duquesne University is your home away from home and also part of your extended family.
Came from a GED to being contender for top 10 law schools. I'm accepted in Georgetown already, and I just believe that the only reason for that is the small community and the spirit and community that Duquesne's offered me. And I can't say enough about how prepared they have made me to go on to my next level.
I came to Duquesne because of the modern languages and literatures major. I really love languages, learning about cultures, what you can learn about the world, and the human experience in general.
Ultimately, what I plan on doing with my theology degree is I want to be a writer in some way.
I chose philosophy because ever since I was 15 years old, I became interested in questions about self-knowledge, consciousness, and life.
I study Spanish, French, and German here, but I also study Serbian, Arabic, and Turkish, just for fun. And I just love the fact that I have so many friends here from different countries.
I chose history mainly because I've always been interested in history.
I really found my niche in political science and history departments.
I came here because I wanted to major in classics, and that's been a really good experience for me. I'm tutoring in Latin in the departments. I'm getting to work with people to help them out.
I picked Duquesne because my dad went here and I knew the reputation that it had.
But another important part of Duquesne that attracted me here was that I have a lot of diverse interests. I'm a communication studies and rhetorical major as well as a journalism major, but I've also really loved music and theater all my life, so I wanted to come to a school where I could still play in the orchestra and act in musicals and be able to pursue my major as well, which I've been able to do here.
I chose to come to Duquesne actually because 3 generations of my family have come to Duquesne. And if it had not been for Duquesne, I would not be here because my parents actually met at Duquesne in the department which I major in. So
it's been one of the best choices and experiences that I think I've ever encountered in my life.
It has a really good Catholic tradition, it has really good values, and I just like that it was in the middle of downtown because where I've lived it's always kind of been a metropolis area.
And being in, a city setting, it's kind of a neat place because Duquesne's not only got a character of its own, but it also kind of takes on the character of Pittsburgh.
And, Duquesne, even though we're in the heart of downtown, so you walk 2 minutes, and there you have it. You got the skyscrapers, but you can also stay on campus.
It's like a little suburb in a hill, on a hill in a city, and I just felt comfortable, and pretty much everything that you need is on campus or nearby.
I actually didn't know what I wanted. Duquesne was the first place I came to look, and I knew that I was looking for something a little bit further from home and something situated in the city. And I remember coming here and driving onto the campus and just being in awe. Everyone knows what this campus looks like in August. It's beautiful. And the flowers were blooming, and it just felt right.
Well, I really enjoy the computer science program here. It awards you a lot of opportunities you wouldn't get at most other schools. I'm currently in a research group, and just last week we had a paper published that I'm a co-author on at a conference in Finland.
Every other Thursday, the Undergraduate Philosophy Society meets, and we'll have a student read us a paper, and then for about an hour we'll talk about their ideas, and we'll give them feedback. We'll give them corrections that we think that they need to work on. And the idea is that they can talk to us about it in a familiar setting, and then hopefully they submit that paper to another conference and they can take it to another school.
Another really great organization has been the orientation program, because it is so much fun to be able to share all of the wonderful things that you feel about Duquesne with the incoming freshman students that are coming onto campus, because you're the first people that they get to meet and the first people that they interact with, and you're the ones imparting all of the knowledge that you have and the advice and the fun stories and everything about Duquesne, and you get to tell it to them firsthand and really welcome them onto the campus. And I know I enjoyed it as a freshman, and now that I have the opportunity to do that with the incoming freshmen has been really, really fun for me.
I am in the journalism department. I'm also an English major, so writing is obviously a big deal for me. And I got involved with the Duquesne Duke, which is our school newspaper, when I was a freshman as a columnist. And the thing about the Duke that you get, in terms of how it represents the department, is you see everything that you learn actually happening. And when you go to the Duke, we have a pretty small group. There's probably about 12 people who write the entire paper, and it comes out once a week. And you're responsible for stories, you're responsible for content, you're responsible for the ethical decisions you make, and everything you learn as a journalist in the department, you have to practice it correctly at the Duke, probably more than any other student media that we have.
I recall my freshman year going to an orientation show done by the Duquesne Red Maskers, which is one of the theater organizations on Duquesne's campus, and enjoying the performance and thinking I might like to be involved because I'd always enjoyed theater. My first show I did with them, I was recepted very kindly by everyone, and I just recall that being one of the greatest experiences in my time here at Duquesne. They have been my second family here at Duquesne because of how kind and open everybody is.
I can definitely agree that getting involved at Duquesne has been one of the best experiences. There's so many different opportunities you can explore. I actually studied abroad last year at the Rome campus in Italy, which was a really great experience. But also being able to get involved in activities that applied to my major, like the newspaper and having leadership organizations at the school's television station and things like that have really taught me a lot.
The professors are really great here. They are always willing to help you. You can go to their office hours at any time you want.
We've had personal one-on-one interactions, and they've cared about how you're doing in the class and would take out as much time as needed from their schedules to meet with you and make sure that you're doing okay.
With the smaller classes and the teachers in my department, I probably know 4 or 5 professors firsthand. It's a lot more personal.
The one lady here that is in charge of the art history program, she actually teaches classes, so not only is she your teacher, but also when you're going for an internship, she's the one that you go to talk to. So if you had her for classes, she already knows about you to give you internships and help you out with that. There's so many programs to go to Europe. Right now they have a spring breakaway going on where a lot of students are taking an Impressionism class and they're going to Paris, and I actually did the study abroad in Rome, the Roman campus, so we went over there and experienced all of Europe and all the art over there.